In Houston, a family says a drunk driver killed their 18-year-old daughter, Catherine Emily Jones, a year ago. But they claim the strip club where the driver was drinking is actually the one to blame because of its drink policy. So the family is now suing the strip club. Our legal guys are back. Avery Friedman in Tustin, Michigan, and Richard Herman in Las Vegas. All right, gentlemen, we've seen cases very similar before where not only the person who was convicted of, say, intoxicated manslaughter may be held accountable, but then they go after maybe the outfit where the alcohol may have been served, which is the case here. So now we're talking about Rick's Cabaret. Apparently this nightclub had a policy of sorts, of a discount to how much you would drink. And so, Richard, at issue here is whether the nightclub should be held culpable. What is this family up against?
Houston, we have a problem with Rick's Cabaret. They have big trouble here, Fred. The promotions that these clubs do, and I only know this because I've represented some of these clubs, so let's get that straight. But what happens is the entertainers, quote, entertainers that come in, they have to sell a certain amount of drinks, and this way they get promotions and benefits for themselves because they have to pay a fee to work there. So they pump the booze into the patrons. This guy who was in there drinking that night had about 15 drinks. He ran out of money. Right. They threw him out. They didn't get him a cab. They didn't drive him home. They just threw him out of the club. He gets in his car. He got caught, cracked up, killed someone 3 times over the limit. He's serving 15 years in prison for manslaughter. And now the issue is whether or not the club knew or should have known that he was intoxicated, and they kept pumping him with alcohol, and they did not make arrangements to get him home safely. They just unleashed him onto the streets. I think with that incentive plan that they had there, they're going to get a few witnesses to say he was loaded, and they kept throwing shots down him. The club's going to get hammered here, Fred.